Hey guys, what's going on? It's Becca here, back for another Minecraft video. And today we are back in our modded survival world. We just completed a backup. Now we claimed all those rewards uh last time we played, and now we have to figure out where we're gonna put them all. Storage is a little tight here. So I think before we go through anything, we're gonna try to expand our wall that way, or just kind of make a second room, something. We'll figure it out. Let's just go ahead and grab all this wood. Obviously we're gonna need more, but let's just get like kind of a gameplay started, a game base. So say we expand the house. No, not per se the house, just kind of like expand a room. So we make the entrance to the room right here. Put a door right there. And then we make the room. So, storage room. I think we'll make it kind of just that big. And then we'll just have the storage drawers across the wall like this on both sides. So we just kind of walk in and take what we need and leave. We definitely did not have room for all that stuff, but what are we gonna do? It'll sit here for now. What the heck? Did it just build through the wall on the other side? No, I don't know where those blocks went. Okay. Yeah. And now we have more of this stuff. That and that we've already planted, so we don't really need to worry about putting that in there. These are flowers, so they get to go in there. Industrial hemp seeds, I don't really care about. Needed the inventory space. We need more wood now. So I guess we could use cobblestone. No, let's just teleport to our jungle because there's a lot of big trees here. Wow. What a place for us to have our teleportation. And we'll just try to hit some of these big trees. I'm not going to use my axe because it's just going to break my axe. And the FTB Ultimine works no matter what. So we'll just hit some big trees. Each one's like 64 pieces of wood, so that's good. We can never have too much wood in a gameplay like this. We're going to be constantly building and expanding stuff. So it's good to make sure we do have all of this just in case. And that's just the highest. It would get all of the tree, except for the fact that the highest you can mine at a time is literally 64 blocks. There we go. Otherwise, we'd be getting the entire tree, which is probably, with all the odds and ends, probably more like 2 stacks of wood. But I am not climbing up there to get that wood, so. Might as well go ahead and eat those. Oh, great. The berry gave me poison. That's that's just what we like to see. And then after building this little storage area, we can also take our backpack and go to those places that say loot from before. And we can grab the loot that we couldn't get before because we didn't have the space to put any of it. see, I also want to get a chicken farm going. I want to get a cow in the jar for the kitchen. Oh, goodness. We also need to figure out something to do with fruit trees. That we can probably... They don't need water, so I might just make a giant greenhouse, really, for trees or something like that. Or fence them in, just something to tell what's ours and what's wild, because we could technically tell, but I don't know with this mod pack if we're going to have extra trees sprouting everywhere, too, and then we're not going to be able to tell, so... We're just gonna, we're gonna make something special for our trees. I don't know what yet. Something. This is the boring part. The building. The building, the building, the building. Turn all those flowers into bone meal, too, next time we want to expand the farm or have a whole bunch of seeds to plant, which we probably will after going through those loot chests and the backpack. We'll probably have to do more with our farm, so... It's kind of a good thing we have all those flowers. And we're going to need all this wood to make the chest, too, or the storage doors. I really like the storage doors more than chests. I think they look nice. I think they're just slightly more organized. Please stop. Just build, like, vanilla Minecraft where I want you to build. Okay. I'm sorry if I'm making anyone dizzy. Oh, wow. Okay. 4, perfect. And now we need also more torches, which sucks. Hey, we found something to use that one door for. Which kind of sucks because of the fact that I don't have any more. I'll have to make some. You get to go in there. I already have you planted. Is it this way? No, so I guess it is that way. Yeah. We'll wait till that little box disappears, and then we can do that. This iron pick we are going to end up needing, but I know the wooden shovel's going to go in there. I know the big book of trees is going to go in there, and my guidebook, the wrench, crafting table we can actually place down over here, just so we kind of have an extra one over here, too. Is there anything else that's kind of... Oh, yeah. So we can't plant this yet. Ask a farmer to plant this for you. So we can't really do anything with all the mine colony plant stuff, which is fine, because we'll get it no matter what from the ground if we really want it. I don't think I have the cucumbers from the Sushi Go crafting. I think I have something else from Sushi Go crafting. I can't tell if this music's too loud. Where's the cucumbers? There it is. Is this from... Yes, it is from Sushi Go crafting. So we do not need these cucumber seeds. Okay. We're going to throw that in there. I mean, okay, put you in there. At the very least, I can add the iron in. And the little bit of stuff that we do have in here. I can go ahead and put the pork chops right there. The honey tree. Tattered tome, you're going to go there. And then all of this stuff has a home. Well, is going to have a home. Block of amethyst. The arcane present. Copper. These two we'll actually bring over here, just so we have complete boxes right there. I just want torches for in there, and then that'll be fine. So I'll go ahead and just make a couple. Make exactly enough sticks to where we use these, so I'm not carrying around a whole bunch of those. And then we will put these right down the middle. There we go. Perfect. Now it's just actually moving these over, which I really hope everything's not going to go everywhere. Yay! Okay. Super easy, because now we can just put these in here. Perfect. And we're going to have to make more. But yeah, that looks good. But that's also why we have all this wood, again, because we're going to need quite a bit of them. So let's go for making 8 chests. Because we're going to need to do that. And then that. And I think we're going to do 8 more. Yep. Ooh. Well, actually, we need 2 more chests. I didn't even realize. Okay. 20. We got 20 of them. Hopefully this will be plenty, because you're thinking, 4 slots per thing. That's a lot of storage. Basically filled up one wall, but we will see how emptying this backpack goes. And now we've got all this space too, which is awesome. Now I was thinking, if we get terracotta, we might just be able to make botany pots instead. Hopper botany pots specifically, because it will put it into a chest for us, and we can just plant the trees in there and have a little, basically a room like this somewhere else for tree saplings. That would be pretty cool. This extra pick we're gonna put in here, because this is kind of our chest of stuff that's not gonna stack inside of one of those very well. Let's see if we have any other of that stuff. So like that, and all of this we can dig into at a later date, of course. I think that's it for the stuff that's not gonna be stackable. We have a mythical agriculture tome, and then a upgrade pawn sleeve advanced beehive. So interesting. Let me go ahead and deal with this hot mess and get rid of all of this, so we can put it in a storage block. We've got lots of wood now, which I am very happy to see. We actually 512. Awesome. So much wood. Okay, and then 271. And then seed wise, we'll get all the kind of food farm related stuff out. I'm gonna pop you in the furnace, and I think I'll have to pop you in the furnace. Ooh, 4 blocks of coal. That is exactly what I need. Wow. Okay. Just so that way we can get this smelting too while we go through the rest of this stuff. Wheat seeds, I don't need. You. I don't really think we can plant you. I don't think I want to plant you. I'm not sure what you're used for. So there's seeds, which I think we actually already had in there. But yeah, it's not really used for food much. at all. It's not really a food item. So, uh, we will just take this stuff and put it in here because again, it's not really food. And we're going to take all the saplings that we have in here out because it's technically plant related. So we're just going to put all of our saplings in this chest over here too. Because this is where we're going to keep our fruit also that we still have to plant to turn into fruit trees. That just makes more sense that way. Okay, now for the stuff that we have to put in there. Barrels. Can we use barrels for something? We might use barrels for fishing, actually. We will... I don't know. I don't know. You know what we can use them for now, though? Is we can put all of our tools for the cooking stuff in there. That will be their use. And then at some point, we could probably put fish in there also. So I know I already saw I have glass in here. Cobblestone, iron, glass. I don't know what else I had in here. Okay, the iron we have to turn into that. Coal, quartz blocks. I don't care about that. These chests we're actually going to use over here. Because I'm sure at some point I will have more stuff that's not going to be able to be stackable. So we'll probably need that at some point. Gold. And so I'll have iron. Oak wood. Redstone and lapis, which is great. We have a really good... to think this is only 3 seasons of work. 3 seasons? 3 episodes of work. We're doing good, guys. The upgrade bases, that's from a very cool mod. Regular cobble, dirt, sticks. I know I've already got sticks somewhere. There we go. Quartz. And I know I've got that essence. So we just gotta put the sugar away. And there we go. That's it for that. And look at that. More quests to claim already. XP. Cool. Awesome. We are really nicely set up. Okay, so we'll go ahead and take our backpack to those places that we have labeled as loot with our backpack. Can I upgrade my backpack first? I think I remember how to. This is just a leather backpack. I believe if I take 8 iron, it'll upgrade it. If iron's the next level. I think it is, though. We're about to find out. If not, we might have to look up the recipe. Which is fine. Yes, iron backpack. And then we can turn it into a gold one, right? Nope, we only have 6 gold. That's fine. We do need to go mining at some point. But now our backpack's bigger, which is good. So let's go ahead and go to everywhere we had labeled loot. First of all, let's go ahead and go back to the Cherry Village and loot it. Because we never... Ooh, lag spike. We never finished looting this village. We just kind of grabbed some stuff here and there in the house that we slept in. But I'm going to loot the garden. And get all their crops so that way we can have them and loot their houses. Hello. New seed. Carrots. Bread. New trees. Yay. I do not care about the cherry saplings. Look at all the baby villagers in this village. That is insane to me that there's so many baby villagers here. Okay, what are you? Don't care too much about the mushrooms. Forager's table. We can't use it, so there's no point in me grabbing it. No point in me grabbing it if I can't use it. Let's go ahead and claim these crops. Yay. Loot this house. I don't really have a use for stone cutter. Didn't stone cutters used to, whenever you stand on them, hurt you? Maybe they removed that, but I very much remember that being a thing. I also used to play Bedrock, though. I'm a convert to Java, so maybe it's a Bedrock thing. Oxidized copper check plate. Ooh, interesting. Exposed copper leggings. These give 10% knockback, which is good to know. That is cool. Redstone, alloy ingot. What is this? Condensed blood? Oh, my evil craft. I forgot evil craft was a thing. Unidentified exposed copper sword. Okay. And more seeds, which is always great. We already have to put stuff in our backpack. That's amazing. Wow. Alright, let's go down again and get these houses. Let's see, nothing there. It's okay. Ooh, we can mine some into that mountain a little bit. Shivering stone. Okay. I don't know if I really need any more arcane essence, but I will take it. Another chest right here. Ooh, emeralds. We love emeralds. Wow, my inventory is so full. Potion of healing, arcane essence. Oh, oh my gosh. We're gonna have a very full inventory. We definitely have more stuff to put in that garden though, which is great. Eat one of our stuffed potatoes. Potion of healing. Lots of cool stuff. Okay. What is this? Like a guard tower? Is there gonna be another chest up here? No, but there is a inspiration table, which we are going to take for our house. That is amazing. Oh my gosh. And a lectern. We don't really need the lectern, but I will steal your books, definitely. There we go. This was a good house. This is a great village. I mean, if all the villages are gonna have loot like this, snag this coal. We'll always need coal. Ah, I did not want all the flowers. How do I always end up with so many flowers? Always need iron, always need coal. Forever and always. We will never not need coal and iron. I mean, we have a lot of iron, but I don't really care for the leather stuff currently. It's not very necessary for me at this time. Our backpack is, our backpack's full. That's insane. But we've got a lot of good stuff. Lots of good stuff. Is there another part to this village, or is that it? As if that's it, then I believe we can delete this village from our thing. We're gonna have lots of places checkpointed whenever we start going on adventures, so I don't want to have it filled up with stuff that we've already looked at and explored. Okay. We will go ahead and remove this point. And we will check out what's right in front of us as soon as I can find where we are on the map. I do want to... I want to remove our death waypoint. Okay. Delete all waypoints for death. Delete. Okay. Where are we? Y'all probably see me before I do. Let's see. Home's right there. Oh, there's our blue little token. That took me a minute to find us. I want to see... I think it's this. Yep. It just didn't register the prairie grass on the thing. This is a cute little, like, villager house. Scaffolding. We don't really need scaffolding. I will always take another furnace. Always. Ooh. I didn't realize it was holding their water. Potatoes, bread, dirty bee cage. Ooh, supply camp free. Okay, we will set that down by our house. Speaking of which, let's go home real quick and just see if we can free up a little bit of space. We don't have to sit here and empty all of it, but just a little bit. Since we are going to another place. I need to make a book of quill and write down everything that I have for the garden so far. So that way it's easier for us to keep track. I just need an ink sac and a feather, which I know I have. That would be, gosh, so much better. Okay. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and kind of supposed to do with this. Can craft common scrolls. This is so interesting. Some of the stuff that we have. Okay. That's an off-camera thing. So I'm going to end this episode here, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day or night. When you guys come back, I will have this book filled up with some with our garden stuff, so that way we don't have to worry about it too much. Bye.